What's up, you guys? This is One Classic Gamer here. Welcome you to another video game review. This is going to be for Star Wars Battlefront. Okay, so I've played about 2 hours of Star Wars Battlefront. I've live streamed both of the times that I've played through this game. And I have to say, before I get into this review, I love Star Wars Battlefront. I played the original Battlefront on the Xbox, like not the Xbox 360, the Xbox when I owned one, and I played Star Wars Battlefront 2 on the PSP. I don't have the games anymore because obviously I have an Xbox 360 now, and I don't have a PSP anymore because I sold it. I love the Battlefront games, but I'm just going to say straight up, I have a little bit of an issue with this new Battlefront. Now, before I get into this, I just want to say that a couple things. One, for those of you who are playing this game right now and having the time of your lives and whatnot and having a lot of fun, good for you. I'm not trying to change your opinion or anything or persuade you into hating this game because of my opinion. And two, this is my opinion, so this is what I feel about the game. Don't get mad at me for my opinion. The last time I did a video game review, it was for Rise of the Tomb Raider, and let's just say I wasn't too positive about that game, and about 24 hours later, I immediately started getting hate comments from people. Like, you suck, your rant sucks, blah blah blah. This is my opinion, okay? I am not going to change my opinion. I am not going to say this game is amazing because all the other game companies say it's amazing. If I have an opinion on a game, I'm going to express that opinion. So please don't hate on me for it. And if you are enjoying the game, all power to you for enjoying this game. But I have a little bit of an issue with this new Battlefront game. Now I have to admit, I was having a lot of fun playing this new Battlefront game for the 2 hours that I played it. Literally, for like the 2 hours that I played it. That was it. I played like 2 hours of this game, and I've already played through all the modes, all the multiplayer modes, all the missions, all the survival rounds. I've done like everything. And my biggest issue with this game is that I feel like I don't even have a complete game for real. And that's to blame for these gaming corporations dropping these fucking season passes on us. What the fuck? I already paid $60 for this game. I paid $60 full price. And even when I get the game, you're gonna make me pay extra money for the shit that I actually want. Why can't you just include that with the game? Because literally, there's not enough with this game. Literally, there isn't. There's only like 40. It's not even like half of a game. Literally, there isn't. There's a couple of multiplayer modes. There's a couple of training missions, but that's really it. That's all there is. The training missions are short as hell. The multiplayer is fun, but after a while, it gets boring. And, you know, I would really, really be loving this game if there were more maps included, more gameplay modes, more story missions, because right now, I feel like I paid $60 for a game that I should have paid like $30 for. Because honestly, like, this game has like no content in it. It really doesn't. It's like an empty game, basically. Now, I am in this newer generation, but I do know that the games that I played when I was a kid, you know, there was no fucking DLC or expansion packs or season passes. When you bought the game, it had all the content they were willing to give to you. You didn't have to pay extra money for all the shit that you actually want. So the point of this rant is that I'm fucking hating Star Wars Battlefront because I don't get to fully enjoy it because the Gaming Corporation continues to rip us off with their fucking season passes and DLCs. Now, the game looks good. The game has good graphics. It's aesthetically pleasing. It feels like an actual Star Wars game, and I had fun when I played it, but after a couple hours, I've lost interest in this game. I really have. I don't understand what people love so much about this new Battlefront game. I mean, if you're paying for like the actual season passes and having the time of your life, good for you, but you're paying extra money when you shouldn't have to. You know? I mean, I shouldn't even, if I knew that this game was going to be, see, when I bought this game, I completely stayed away from everything on the internet. I didn't listen to anything on the internet about this game. That was a huge mistake for me because by doing that, I went out and got this game and wasted $60 on a game that when I return, I'm not even going to get full price for it anymore because, you know, when I go to GameStop, I'm going to try to return it and they're going to only give me like 20 bucks for it. See, I've already wasted my money on a game that isn't even complete. Like, what's the point of having this game? Literally, like, I just want to take this game out into my garage right now, take a hammer and just beat the shit out of it because honestly, this game is such a waste of money. I'm just saying that right now. It really is. Now, you know, you could be saying, well, One Classic Gamer, you know, you already bought the game, so you're giving EA the money. But you know what? I didn't know that the game was going to be this incomplete. Seriously, like, they need to get rid of these fucking season passes and DLCs and expansion packs. They need to get rid of this stuff because it's their way of getting more and more and more and more money from the consumer. It's such a stupid thing that game companies just continue to do. It's so annoying, and I want it to stop. I really do. There are so many people in my generation that don't even care about this. They're completely fine with paying $110 for a game that should only cost 60 bucks. I'm from the new generation, and I am annoyed by this shit. So, EA, all of the gaming companies that keep doing this, you guys need to stop with this. If you're gonna release a game, make sure it's complete. This isn't the only game that EA's fucked up with, too. You know, if you think about it, all of the Battlefield games are like this, too. They released the Battlefield games, and, you know, there's like 14 updates afterwards. There's just so much shit like this going on in the gaming industry right now, and it's really pissing me off. And everyone is just so seduced by it. Just so like, I don't care, I'll pay $110 for a game. So, Star Wars Battlefront, I wouldn't recommend getting it. I really wouldn't. I mean, if you want to play a game that's only like 30% complete, then yeah, try it out, I guess. But if you want a game that's complete, you're not going to get that when you pay 60 bucks for this game. I mean, there are people out there that have limited amount of money that can't even pay. There are people that can only pay like for one game a year. You know? There are people that are struggling with money and aren't able to buy as many video games. And you know, you're going to continue raising these prices and giving us all this season pass and DLC bullshit. So, my overall opinion on Star Wars Battlefront, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. The game just, it's fun for the first couple hours, but, you know, now I just want to completely return now I just want to return the game, you know, but I know I can't do that, because if I do that, then they're not going to give me full credit for it, so I'm stuck with it, unfortunately. So, EA, all the game companies, you really need to pull your shit together with this, because this is a huge issue going on right now. It really is. I mean, not every single game is like this, you know, I mean, Fallout 4 so far has been pretty decent with all the season pass stuff. There hasn't been too much of that in Fallout 4. But with these games, especially since Star Wars Battlefront was just, it was such a highly anticipated game of 2015. Everyone just couldn't wait to play Star Wars Battlefront. And you're like, yeah, you know what? We're going to use that to our advantage and not give them the full game. You just can't help but I can't help but be pissed off about this. So that's my overall opinion on Star Wars Battlefront. You know, if you want to keep paying outrageous prices for these games, go on ahead. But I mean, you're ripping yourself off. You're paying way too much money. You don't need to pay this much money for a game. A game should only cost $60. If not, I mean, $60. That's it. Games shouldn't cost this much money. Shouldn't release this much DLC shit. Because you're making me buy a game just so I can buy another game. It's bullshit. So, that's my opinion on Star Wars Battlefront. Like I said, don't hate on me for this. I'm sure there are a lot of you out there who agree with me, and a lot of you out there who disagree with me. If you disagree with me, that's fine. That's your opinion. I don't really care, okay? Because obviously the people that send hate comments don't care about my opinion. So if you didn't like this rant or review, that's fine. I don't care. I mean, that's your opinion. So that's what I feel about Star Wars Battlefront. If you want to get a game that is like only partially complete, then go on ahead. But if you want a complete 100% game with all the awesome maps and expansions and everything, you're not going to get that with this game. You're really not. So that's my opinion on Star Wars Battlefront. If you guys agree with me, please comment, rate, subscribe, leave a like at the bottom, and yeah, I will see you guys later. Peace.